Hey, it's Gina. Let's do about a 3-minute listening meditation. So, this is a really great meditation to do when you're feeling overwhelmed and you feel like you can't just sit and feel your breath going in and out, and you're maybe in an environment that's overstimulating, or maybe you're in a quiet environment. It doesn't matter where you are, really. The point is that you're feeling overwhelmed. You don't have time to sit and do like a traditional sitting down for 10 minutes, but you just need to decrease your stress and calm your nervous system down. So, this is a listening meditation. First thing we're going to do is find some place that's comfortable for you to sit, where you can chill for a minute. It doesn't matter where it is. As always, it could be in your car, it could be in your home, it could be outside. It doesn't matter where you are. The point is that you're just finding a place to just chill for a minute. And once you find that place, find a position that works for you. So you don't want to be uncomfortable. If you feel like sitting with your legs crossed or going to squeeze your legs together and stop blood circulation and make it uncomfortable, don't do that. If you feel like you want to lay down, lay down. If you want to just be in a chair, which I am right now in a chair, my feet are flat on the ground. So let's assume for a second you're in a chair or in a seated position. You want to sit a little bit upright. The idea is not to be completely relaxed and chilled. You want to be alert. So sit in a position that feels alert to you, whatever that is. And we're going to begin by just kind of noticing for a second where you are. So you're sitting in a chair or in a car. Just take a minute to look around and just identify sights and sounds that might be around you. It's helped to just kind of become aware of your surroundings before you start, to create a little bit more ease. So you've looked around, you're like, oh, I'm in a car, I'm in my house, I'm in a seat. And let's take a breath. So maybe a deeper breath. Inhale, and a nice long exhale, exhale, exhale. If you're comfortable with your eyes closing, now is a great time to allow your eyes to rest gently, but maybe you want to keep them open. Totally legit. Find a spot to just look at and stare at that the entire time. And if at any time you need to change this, so maybe they're closed but you want to open them, or maybe they're open and you want to close them, you can change throughout this. These aren't hard, fast rules, they're suggestions, so do what works. So sitting, relaxing your eyes, relaxing your gaze if your eyes are open. And we're going to begin by just listening. So what I mean by that is you're going to identify sounds in the room and just note them, maybe even name them. So taking a breath in, inhale, and slowly exhale, 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 and just start noticing. Maybe you're near a street and you hear the sound of cars. Or maybe you're in a room and you can hear the air conditioning or the sound of your computer. Notice that. Sound. Sound. And then let that thought kind of drift away, almost like a cloud passing through the sky. You notice it, you see it, but it kind of moves on, changes into something else. And see if you can identify another sound in the room. And every time your mind drifts, which it will over and over, just notice that too, as another thought. And instead of a sound that you're noticing, it's a thought. And when you notice it, maybe just touch it lightly as, oh, right, I'm thinking. And let it drift away, bringing your awareness, your senses, your thoughts back to listening. And maybe every time you hear a sound or identify it, you want to take another breath Inhale and exhale. Again, bringing awareness back to thinking, back to listening. And now imagining for a moment that you can hear sounds a little bit further than the room you're in. So maybe you can extend your listening to down the hall. If you're by a window, maybe imagining or really tuning into sounds outside the window. So extending your listening and seeing what you hear. Be curious, aware, gently reminding yourself to sit upright. Maybe you've slouched a little bit. Just bring awareness to your position. Seeing what you can notice, hear, thoughts, sounds. Inhale. Breathing out. Maybe naming the sounds. And maybe you hear nothing. And if it's nothing, just notice that. Silence. Silence. And whenever your mind drifts into thoughts, whether it's the future or the past, noticing it as thinking, and without judging yourself. So part of the training is to not judge yourself for having a wandering mind, rather acknowledge that it's wandering and kind of congratulate yourself a little bit for noticing that your mind has drifted. That's awareness. That's training your brain to think. Breathing in, breathing out, and now coming back into the room, so listening to the sounds in the room once again. Noticing. And now, rather than the external noticing, seeing if you can transition from sound to sensations. So coming into your body, and what I mean by that is just noticing your body, right? So your feet, your hands, you're sitting up. Just kind of bring your thoughts to what your body is doing right now. Maybe you want to feel your feet on the ground. What does that feel like? Being curious. Soft. Texture. Inhale. Breathing out. Nice, long breath, slowing your heart. And now bringing your thoughts to your hands. Oftentimes we feel tingling or vibration in our hands, so just notice that. Feeling, sensation, whatever it is. Inhale. Exhale. And keeping with your body in mind, notice any place in your body where you're holding tension. So maybe your hands are tight, or maybe your jaw is tight. Whatever you feel, seeing if you can take a nice deep breath, and on the exhale, just relax or soften. So inhale, deep, 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 deep inhale. Hold your breath for a second, feeling that tension in your ribs, in your chest, and then slowly exhale. And as you exhale, softening, relaxing, just letting every part of your body kind of feel a little bit heavier, softer, relaxed into the chair. Taking another deeper breath, inhale. And on this exhale, relaxing your eyes, your mouth. Transitioning back into the room, so opening up your eyes, looking around, just kind of taking it all in, feeling your hands. And seeing if you can take this quality that you feel right now, this kind of calm, listening, identifying quality, and taking it with you into your daily experiences. Happy listening today. You can do this in a faster version anytime, anywhere. Just kind of stop for a moment and listen. And it's a great way to calm your nervous system down and bring some awareness. Thanks, and take it easy. See ya.